Hello everyone, welcome to my TechUp blog. Today we are going to discuss how to create integration through connected system. So first we will create a connected system and after that we will use that connected system to create an integration. So to create a connected system we need API. So this is some of the sample APIs in this JSON placeholder. So if you go there you can find some get post, put, patch, and delete requests. So we will try each one of them one by one by placing them in the connected system. So let's create connected system. So here there are different ways to create a connected system. Either it can be HTTP, it can be Open API, it can be Amazon machine learning, or a MySQL data source, or the Blue Prism custom JDBC data source, Google Cloud. There are many connected systems you can use from here. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use this HTTP connected system. Let's give some meaningful name. Let's say I'm giving the name as seafood, which is kind of some unique. Give some meaningful description. If you want to display some logo to that connected system, you can give it here. And here comes the base URL. So base URL is something which is for which the request will be requested from which site. So I'm requesting from this URL, so that will be my base URL. And there are different authentication mechanisms, but for this tutorial, I'm using uh, non-authentication mechanism. That means I'm not using any authentication right now, and I'll create it. So once we click on create, then you can set the permissions here, and then click on save. Now my connected system has been created. Now I can use that connected system in some integration so that I can use it in different integrations and can request some resource or post or add some resource to the external system. So let me give some meaningful name. I am giving some name here, give some description here, and click on create. So here we can see our integration has been created, and here we will see the results. Here HTTP request which we will send to external system. It can be response which we'll receive from the external system. These are the rule inputs which we want to send to external system. We can pass the rule inputs as well. These are the query parameters which will be sent to external system, headers, and the response. So let's say first I want to use this endpoint. So my endpoint will be post. So I'll in the relative path I'll give it as post, and I will see what will be the result. Since this is a kind of get request, so I'll use this get and queries data and I will test the request. So here we can see we have received the response. We have received the users we have received the post details. All the post details we have received. In the result section we can see this is 200 OK status, and we can convert this to JSON to Appian value from here, and here we will see all the values which has been returned. Now let's see another. So post one, this will return only one result, only one post. So let's try that one. Post one, let's test on this request. So here we can see we have got only one request here. And if we want to get some comments related to that post one, we can use that URL. So in the relative path, this will be our endpoint and we can get the details from here. So these are the different comments to that post one we can see from here, all having the post ID equal to 1. Now let's see for post ID, we can also send through this way as well, like either through this way or comments question mark post ID equal to 1. This can also be the way we can send. So it will work in the same way. Let's send it. So here you can see the same result has been returned. Now let's create some resource. So we will use the post endpoint and method will be our post. So here we will use the post method to create some resource in external system, and we will use that post relative URL. So here we can see that ID 101 has been created, and here we can see 201 created. So complete resource has been created here. Now we will see put. So that means for the post one we want to update something, some records. So we will use that put URL, put method, we will use that. So I'll change it to put method and I will click on test request. So we will see that 200 OK status, and here we can see the which post has been updated. We can see from here. So here we have used the put. It will replace the entire resource which is having the post ID equal to 1. So it will replace the entire resource. Now we have patch as well. So what patch will do? Patch will just update some of the fields which we sent only. So let's try this one as well. Patch, and this is my relative URL. I'll click on test. So here we can see the status is 200 OK and user ID 1 title body. So whatever the fields we want to update, we can update it. So the main difference between put and patch is put will replace the existing all the existing data of that record, and patch will replace only the some of the fields which we send to update. And here is the delete request. So here we can see delete method, and this is the endpoint we will get. So once we click on test request, we can see that status is 200 OK. So that means that resource has been deleted. Post one has been deleted. Let me save this integration object. So this is all about integration. We can use this integration in different other objects like expression, role interface, or in some process models. So that we will see in different sessions. Today we have seen how to create integration through connected system. So I hope you are able to understand whatever we have discussed today. If you have any query and doubt, please post in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Thanks a lot.